What is going on, everybody? Guess what we're doing today? We're doing a little bit of a visual novel, that's right. I've got a little story for you guys, and the name of Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright. Oh boy, it has been quite a while since I've done this, actually. As you can see, I'm still on some of my on my playthroughs. I don't even remember which one these are. 2020. Oh, that was the last time I played it. Yeah, almost about a year ago. Holy shit! Seriously, I really don't remember any of this. But Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. All right, cool. Let's just start a new game because we're gonna start fresh, guys. We're gonna start all the way at the very, very beginning. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's take a look. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm guessing that's the very first one. Justice for All, that's the second one. Trials and Tribulations, the third. Let's go ahead and start with the very first one. Apparently it was made in 2001. I think that was Game Boy Advance, I think? God, I don't... Do you guys remember that? Ooh. Alright, let's start episode 1, the first turnabout. Let's do it. Woo, time for my reading voice. Oh gosh. Gasp! Oh shit, someone done fucked up. Someone done fucked up. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Ooh, my controller rumbled. Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Ooh, is it? Oh, he's got a mole on his head. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh god. Accident. I think, maybe. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I feel like she's a Muppet. I gave her a fucking Muppet voice. Not everybody takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Give it the whole Mickey Mouse. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Who, the defendant? A favor? You mean you need the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh, damn. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Whew. Oh my god, look at him. He's all starry-eyed and shit. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Ah, that must be the chick that died. The newspapers say it was you. Dun, dun, dun. But I think from the preview, we already saw who it was. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Oh shit. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright, go Phoenix, let's do this. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 2. Whenever it's typed out like that, it reminds me of like Law and Order. Oh, smash cut.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hands shaking. Mom spaghetti.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Is it Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, Mia Fey? Mia Fey, sorry. What if we say our own name? The defendant is me, right?
Right! Right! Have you completely lost your mind? Focus! Defendant is the person on trial. You're his lawyer.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is no laughing matter, huh? You did pass the bar, didn't you?
I love seeing like these little snippet of dialogues whenever you get something wrong, and I love how they just added in. Oh gosh, so good.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts. It's always the Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, I actually don't know. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the
R button.
To check it at any time, okay?
R? Cindy's autopsy report. Can I click on it? No, I can't. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Ooh, damn.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinder Block. We saw Cindy, but what if I said Cinder Block? Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinder Block?
The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceived naming Mr. Wright. Right? If you forget something, use the R button to check the court record and to jog your memory. A mistake in court could cost you the case. I'll ask you again, Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cindy Stone, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit with a blunt object. Can we still... Yeah, we can still look at the court record. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Strangled, poisoned. What if we say something just completely out of whack? Strangled. Right, she was strangled, wasn't she?
Please, tell me that was you talking to yourself. If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, you're welcome to, but not inside my courtroom. I suppose there's nothing to do but give you another try. She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Oh, I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. The statue in the shape of the thinker is rather heavy. Aha, so that's the murder weapon, was it?
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the
R button
to check the court record frequently.
I love the graphics in this. So anime.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You will get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Dun, dun, dun.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Oh shit, really? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did they all die? Yeah, because I remember Cleo and Mark Anthony, they did they have a suicide pact or some shit? And Mark Anthony, was he murdered as well? I don't remember. God, it's been so long since what was it, Shakespeare? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. But what's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Like me. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Ooh, we got ourselves a passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Okay. Hang on. Let me just see the court record. So, she arrived home on the 30th of July, and the time of death was 1 day later. Ooh, that's pretty shit. God damn, alright.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Oh, damn. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Oh, simping. Simping is a lifestyle, people. It is a definite lifestyle. Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Cindy Stone.
Ugh. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? I kind of want to see what he says. Wait and see what happens. Might be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! That bitch! I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I'm... Whoa. This is going too fast. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oof.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Oof. I wonder what would happen if I said something else.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering? Yeah, have him answer. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts...
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness!
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit.
Is that how you say it? Sawit? To the stand. Frank Sawit? I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version he would have had a more normal Japanese name, I guess.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I'm like trying to remember all their voices. I'm trying to give an act here. Ooh, witness account, alright. What voice did I give him again?
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yeah, that's true. Like, what if you need help, like 911 and shit like that? Or if you're getting murdered, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Oh, electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. And I believe Mr. Sawit said he saw the body at 1, right? So it kind of adds up.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, right? This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Ugh, how do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court records with the R button. Then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Sounds easy enough. Alright. Cross-examination. Let's do this. So he must be lying somewhere, right? So he says, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I coiled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Whoa, hang on, wait a second. He couldn't go inside. So if he couldn't go inside, how does he know that the phone wasn't working, right? Electricity. Building was out. Can I present this? Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they? What?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
That was wrong? I thought that was pretty solid evidence. I don't think that won me any points to the judge. Shit. Well, he was unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Wait, and found he can't go inside. Thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, it wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. It was 1 p.m. Okay. Time of death. 4 p.m. to 5... Oh, okay. Well, it's obviously this, right? Because he's saying he's made the call, or he's discovered the body at 1 o'clock, whereas the time of death here was at 4 to 5. Yeah. Therefore... Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? What voice was this?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. I love this song. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that.
I love his voice.
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
What? He gets a second shot at the testimony? Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works in the real world.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right? You know what to do. I've got this one. Do I? Do I really? Cross-examination. Let's do this. Okay, so when I found the body, I heard the time. Right. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the TV. Oh, but it was 3 hours off. Right. Okay. Because that way he will say it was 1. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Oh wait, no, if she was watching something, there was a blackout, wasn't there? Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. So there was no electricity. There was no electricity. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Hang on, let's go back. I guess the victim must have been watching a video. It was coming from the television. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That can't be right. Objection! Blackout record! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarwood? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait,
Oh, sorry, I'm giving him the judge's voice.
Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sarwood? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sarwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Oh my god. A third witness testimony, alright.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
So what?
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. So, he saw the murder weapon and the clock? Actually, I didn't hear it. He saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Was there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon's a clock? That must have been what I saw. What? A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. So he saw this statue. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. So he saw the murder weapon. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. So is he talking about this? The thinker. It's rather heavy. So it's this one, right? Oh, so he's saying the murder weapon was a clock. Was a table clock. But the actual murder weapon is this, right? Statue. Yeah, because this is the murder weapon. It's got to be this. Gracie says, "Hi bro, what's up?" Hello Gracie, what is going on? We're doing a little bit of a visual novel called Phoenix Wright. It's about law and order. I hope you enjoy. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue! Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
You and your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne.
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says a time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
I actually do not. I mean, he saw the murder weapon, right? No, I don't, actually. I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem.
Right, are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known there was a clock just by seeing it. He said himself he never entered the apartment. It was his testimony.
Oh, she's totally right. Hey, you're right.
Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add?
Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, damn.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Grassy says, epic game. Damn right it is. It's about murder. We're trying to prove that this guy murdered this chick. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day I never look. The clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw.
Oh my god! He just threw his toupee.
Shut up! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Oh, he's still blaming Larry Butts.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Examine the clock batteries? I mean, yeah, if the statue really was it. Or try sounding the clock. Actually, yeah, try sounding it. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That's certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing!
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the
Indict or indict?
the witness. Unfortunately,
Oh no!
this ends the cross-examination of Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Grazi says, bro, I'm sad. I'm too poor to give you a donate. That's fine, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. It's totally A-okay. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh no. Did we just lose?
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
I actually can. Yes, I can. Grazi says, I only have one PLN. I don't know what PLN is, but I'm gonna guess that's your currency. Wait, maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I know why. It must be because she was in Paris, and that was 3 hours slow. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. It's got to be this evidence, right? Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh shit. Oh wow! Oh, he just foamed to the mouth and died. Wow, holy shit.
Order! Order, I say!
Did he legit just fucking die?
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness!
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Ah, excellent, he was arrested. Grassy says, gotta go. No probs, mate, no probs.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty! Ah, the fanfare and confetti. Let it roll. Let it roll.
and with that, this court is adjourned.
Oh, perfect. Woof! Nice, nice, nice. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. Ooh. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh, and he just fucking killed her. Shit, let me have a drink. 2:32, August 3rd, defendant lobby number 2. Whew. I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wind is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. She was a hoosie.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I would forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Yeah, don't they need to, keep that somewhere? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Does she have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? My attorney badge, autopsy report, statue, passport. It's gotta be the statue, right? Otherwise, why would you keep it? I mean, it's a clock. Everyone would probably keep that. Take that! Check this, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick? I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Gracie says, I'm back. Hey, welcome back, mate. I hope that made him feel a little better. Aww. Oh, that was super nice.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never! Never! Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me.
Ooh,
We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Yeah, part of, at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Ah. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." Yeah, I mean, lawyer fees are pretty expensive. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Dun dun dun! End of chapter 1. Whew. We are good. Oh boy. I guess it's time for... Oh, the next one. Ring ring. Hello? This is Maya. Oh, sorry, that was that chick, wasn't it?
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey Maya, it's me.
Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've just been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's all your fault.
Oh wait, no, this is... no, I'm just teasing. Wait, who is this? I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear.
Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
Ah, the clock that we just got. A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Oh, it's a girl. Okay, I better give him a girl voice. Gracia says, by the way, have you tested escapers too? Oh my god, we're still on about the escapers.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes?
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Oh my god, I could actually go for a burger now as well.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Grazie says, I love the escapist too. Oh, I know you do. You've been mentioning it in every stream, I believe. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Law officers. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's... Oh, the papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous? I've never heard that word before. Cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh, shit! Ooh, who is this guy? Red, white, blue. Red, white, and blue. The flag? Shit, did she just die? No! Oh my god. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Oh my god. I think she just croaked. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said his sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Oh, we're examining now? Okay, where do we... Oh, inside here, I guess. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. How do I check? How do I go? Where do I go? I just clicked on the door. Can I not go there? Back? Oh, move! I have to move. Move to the office. Gracie says, did you know SAP on VR came out? No, I didn't. Ah, cool. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Oh, shit! Chief? Chief? Chief! Snake! Oh, no. Ah, who are you? What was that? Did she collapse? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Oh no, Mia! Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally, she was cold. Oh man, that means it was just before someone killed her. Chief, examine. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues around here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. Oh no, not this again. There were some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Okay. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Oh, what? Yeah, there is. I see it right there next to the text. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Let's see. What is it? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Oh, you should have called the police beforehand and find out what that girl was doing here. Okay. Ooh, I can slide. Okay. Telephone. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh, wow. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright. So this is the thinker. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Oh, boy. Go back to the office. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there, on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, there she is. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought she'd be there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk? What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead. Oh, damn, you and the chief? So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Oh god. Present her with this. It has a name on it. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Wait, didn't you just say that Impact killed her instantly? That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Should I not have done that? Oh shit, it's the fuzz! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Bang, 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 bang. Oh god, a new character. Alright, I'm Detective... Oh, that's a really hard voice to give him, actually. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Well, he sounds like a very old-timey kind of cop, the ones like from the Prohibition era, the ones that always go, see? We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me? Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Oh shit. Could that be like planted evidence? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. Mom's spaghetti. But I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Grassy says, I don't know if you read, so I write for the second time. 2 board games about SCP came out. Ah, cool. I'm not really into board games though. I've only really played like Monopoly and Snakes and Ladders. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 AM. Detention Center. Visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Ah, poor thing. Oh.
It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will, or it's up to you. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up!
Really?
Soul from YouTube says, hello. Hello, Soul. Thank you for joining in. We're just playing a bit of Phoenix Wright, Attorney at Law. Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? I mean, look, if she was in the room of, like, a dead person, I'd probably be like, oh shit, they're the only one there, this could be the killer, you know, this could be the killer. I'd be suspicious. No, I never thought...
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Huh? So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius.
She is the imposter. She's lying? What's she lying about? Sawyer says, what are you doing? We are playing this game called Phoenix Wright, where we have to solve murders, basically. We have to solve murders and defend the defendants. So yeah, right now, this chick that we're looking at just died. And this is a flashback, I'm guessing. And we got to find out who killed her. So Mia's talking.
One of those strike fear into hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Oh shit, she doesn't believe in me? Oh man.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Aww. Let's talk to her. Let's talk about Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium.
Oh, that's super strange. What?
In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
What? Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Yeah, let's ask about her cell phone. Gracie says, do you want to buy more illegal stuff? No, thank you. Because we're playing a law game right now, you know? It's all about law. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added. So, okay, she's got a... Right. Spirit mediums, tell me about them. So you're an acolyte. A medium in training?
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can't... We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
What if I refused? Let's just accept it. We'll be good. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh, then looks like we gotta go. September 6th, Groesberg Lawyer Officers. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Yeah, it looks really Aussie, that painting. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Well, let's examine around a little. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Alright, the desk. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Oh, nice. Anything else around here? Expensive looking mahogany shelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Ooh, Grassy says bye-bye. No problem, mate. Good luck. I'll catch you later. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. God damn, yeah, this place looks real posh, actually. Shit. Looks like we can't do anything here, so... what if we go back to the detention center?
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh god, alright, well, what if we go here instead? Our office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright, sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe! Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Ah, alright. Let's talk to him about Mia. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Oh, we got the autopsy report. Time of death at 9 o'clock. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. See? Yeah, so if it was instantaneous, how could she write that note in blood? Maya. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Well, why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Let's talk about Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Wow! Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Ooh. Can I present to him something? This thing?
What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you.
present him with this. I was wondering, do you know anything about this?
That statue? That's the murder weapon.
Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Glass shards? There was broken glasses at the crime scene, right?
Oh, that?
Seems like the glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Okay. This thing. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it.
Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself?
Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not.
So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Damn right. How about her phone? I was wondering, did you see My Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh no, that carrying strap on her cell phone.
Yes? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of near old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai, the action hero on TV?
Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That what she said?
Yes.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Perfect. Check the court records to hear. Yep. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Oh, that witness. Right, the witness.
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then?
Ah, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. That's exactly what he just did.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, perfect then. Let's go and do that then. Whew. Miss May's Hotel, September 6th. Room 303. Oh my god. Alright. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Maybe I feel like this is a very cute song, so maybe she should have a more cute voice.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me get freshened up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. I'm pretty sure it's us. Examine. Ooh. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Officer's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Ooh, hello. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Ooh, I really want to know now, but... What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observed incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May, tell me about her. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. That's all I can ask her? What if I present her this?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness, just like in the movies.
What about this thing? Nope, nothing. This thing? Nope. Autopsy report? Nah. Yeah, of course it wouldn't, hey. Can I give her anything else? Cell phone? Oh, hang on, wait, there was something here. I can check. September 5, 1927. Maya says, Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. What is it this time? Is a clock, blah, blah. I had to take the clock out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Aha. Should probably tell the clock isn't talking right now. Okay. Looks like there's nothing more I can do here. So let's go to the... Nope. Let's go to the law offices. Seems like Mr. Grosberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Ah, so you're the one they say have been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He even looks grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days, please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grosberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it!
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Oh, yes, Maya Fey, go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it was quite impossible.
Ooh, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, let's talk about your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
What you see is just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
But the client's Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, well, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep, Kimoy. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
I think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? Is it because of Miles Edgeworth? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Ah, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying, jeez. Alright, can I present evidence here? Very sorry, but nothing to say. Glass shards? No, nothing. Alright, well, then let's go back to the detention center to give the bad news. Ooh, 3:42 p.m. That's cutting it close. Wasn't it like 4 o'clock and they'll have an assigned lawyer for her? Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened?
You
don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Aww. The day of the crime. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing this last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinking clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right about 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Ah, thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain? So, who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved. We thought...
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent.
The police's
consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
Wright.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyers come, I guess.
4 o'clock p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend her, obviously. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness' strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya? But more than all that, she was she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Ah, why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Ah. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right, thank you.
Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Looks like a screwdriver. Alright, present her with a phone, I guess? Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Aww.
Thank you.
Aww. Okay. Can we talk to her more? No, we can't. Alright. Where can we move to? Let's go back to the hotel. Because that was fishy. Oh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Ah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
Aha! White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Now's our chance to take a look at this. Let's do it. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Sweet, we got it. There's definitely something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to Tan going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Ooh. Wow, alright. Sweet. Alright, we still got about... Wow. Oh yeah, we still got about 35 more minutes. 10 a.m. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session, let's do this. Oh.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what voice I should give him. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If I may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I feel like that's not the voice he should have, right? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Alright, floor plans, get door. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Alright, testimony, let's do this.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? She had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh, smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's do this. She came to the scene. There were two people there already. Yep. I immediately arrested. Yep, he did. Why? We had a witness accounting and describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. This sounds fishy. Hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh?
Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. I love how they all just, yeah. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Made him hard. Yeah.
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Here we go again. Hard evidence.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Dolja says, hey bro, on YouTube. Hello Dolja, we're playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, where we need to solve a murder, I guess. Yeah, it's a very visual novel anime kind of game. I love it so much.
On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, this I know.
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Yeah, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, so...
I'll try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
It's kind of like a puzzle game, Dolja. So, like, we have to figure out any discrepancies in his speech and his text. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene. Okay, he did that. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hang on. Before she died, where's the autopsy? Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, whereas the autopsy says cause of a single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. So if she was killed instantly, there was no way that she could have wrote the killer's name. So objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim Mia Fey wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately!
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective! Dolja says, this voice changing is very funny, bro. Love this. Thank you, I'm trying my best. It's killing my throat, though.
Order! Order! The defense has a point! Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Oh shit, when did I get this autopsy report? I got it the day after the murder? I think? Yeah, I got it the day after. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being? Oh shit, that was the judge's voice. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see!
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you looked shocked. Something you want to say? Oh god, I'm a sham. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I don't know. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, was I a fool to trust you and your report?
Me? I wasn't, huh?
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But I...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood! The court accepts the evidence!
Oh, died from a blow by blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay, so that's a new one. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, you can't really say that in court, can you? You can't really just outright say innocent. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Oh man, this theme song.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Everyone's just so infatuated.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Oh, testimony, here we go.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy witsy.
Oh my god, jiggle physics in this game.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Quite firm. Oh god.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques
You must know her techniques well.
Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Of course I am. Hell yeah I am. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, let's do this. So she says it was 9 o'clock before she looked out the window. When did she die? Let's see the autopsy. Doesn't really say. It was 9 o'clock, was it? Okay. And then she saw a woman being attacked. Yep, the one attacking her was my defendant. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. Dodged to one side. Can I press her on this? She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please, continue your testimony.
Ah, that was nothing. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her, and that's it. Nothing really comes out. There's got to be something somewhere. Press her on facts. Yeah. Press her on facts. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of,
Boing.
I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little hard on this one. Yeah, keep pressing. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Sorta! Stop him! The poor girl! Oh no!
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out...
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Give me more info. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Slender's sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing? And the person attacking her? The one attacking her? Yep, let's press this. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Can I question? Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You saw nothing, or you're lying? You're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Yeah, because the hotel room was really far away. There's no way, right?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Aha! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rah! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Alright, progress, people. We got progress.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
How does she know it's a clock?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I got this bitch. I got her. I fucking got her. Miss May, you're going down. Okay, so she's saying she saw everything. The victim dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Can I press this? Was it really to the right? Is that right as in your right, as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. That clock. Yeah. Press on that. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Yeah, how does she know that it's a clock? Hang on, if I was to present this... present. Objection! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices at Fay & Co?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it, or it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang, because, let me just see. Let me just check this again. Is the clock made to, it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't working. I had to take the clockwork out. I put some papers inside. She took the, so this evidence tells me that the victim took the clockwork out, so it wouldn't have worked either way. It's inconceivable that the clock rang because it's empty. The batteries are dead, or it's broken. It's empty. It's definitely empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says! This clock is missing its clockwork! It's quite empty.
Ooh.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is, as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Debu. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I can.
Oh,
Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Was it this? Yeah, here it is. September 5th, 9:27 AM. It's got to be this thing. Take that! Take a look at this!
That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Ooh,
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention? Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember is up for reevaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to Thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't working right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Of course I do, because that is not sold in stores. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Made by Larry Butts. That very end one. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ooh. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today?
Oh.
Ah! Super Saiyan. Oh my god.
What's it to you, Pokemon Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, she's cracked.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary kawaii, ne? Oh.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh my goodness, that's like some JoJo facial expressions right here.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it, or you held it. I think she heard. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Was it this wiretap? Found in Miss May's hotel room. It's gotta be this, right? Yeah, it's gotta be this. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Doesn't it need to go through the police to be like, I guess evidence?
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure about it. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Oh, I don't know this one. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... the murder scene. What is this? Wait. The proof that the victim said... So the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. The victim... So the victim was Mia, said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. It must be this, right? Well, actually, there's something I want to show you. What is it? Statue and tells you the clock isn't talking right now. Papers, is that the evidence then? Yeah, it's got to be this then. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. What voice is this? Maya.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Ooh.
Miss May!
Who to say? Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me, you lawyer? It's no fair. All of you keep ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Oh my god. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. That's true. I reckon she can probably plead the fifth. If you plead the fifth, then you won't. Yeah, then we're screwed. All you got to do is plead the fifth, and she would have won. Or if she did it right now, she would win. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. But is it? Is it? I think it might be irrelevant, right? I don't know. I think I need a real lawyer to or judge.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped a phone?
Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can, and will.
You can't be serious, no way.
Way, I say, way! Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. So, why that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Of course she wasn't, though.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
That's the fifth. That's pleading the fifth.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Mai Fei commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something.
Call the bellboy as a witness. Defense would like to call this hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However,
If you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy,
Then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she's innocent.
and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. Can you even do that? Can you do that?
What should I do?
I can't give up, so you have to accept it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel boy to the stand.
Ooh, god damn. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Oh, damn, we're on to the next one already. Whew. Grassy says, I'm back, bro, but I am not. That ends our stream for today, guys. Wow, what a cliffhanger. When we come back tomorrow, we'll be cross-examining the bellboy tomorrow to find any discrepancies. And then we're going to find out who the murderer is. Though we've already probably seen it in the cutscene in the beginning. So, gosh, I can't wait to see how this visual novel turns out. Oof. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back again same time tomorrow, 10 p.m. to midnight. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.